We always get asked how to revive the spark in your long-term relationship.
We're Dave and Yvette Uloa. Been married officially November 26, 1999. We got married, been together for about 27 years, and we've been through the roller coaster of marriage, all the way through the ups and downs, through the thick and the thin, through the financial crisis, death in the family, health crisis, building a multi-million dollar business together, losing that business, you name it, we've been through it all. And the one thing that has stayed together is us and our relationship, where we've seen a lot of other couples break down and separate and divorce and cause massive chaos, losing half their wealth, creating destruction with relationships with their kids and family and friends. We decided, let's take full responsibility for how we were showing up for each other, because if we don't change how we're showing up, we break up, we're going to take ourselves to another relationship and the same pattern was going to repeat itself. So from that perspective, being on the verge of a divorce, we went out and we researched and learned from the best of the best in the area of relationship, communication, leadership, passion, intimacy. And from there, we completely turned our relationship around. And now, so for the past 5 years, we've been so blessed in helping others to change their relationship around with warriors and queens.
Absolutely. And being so fortunate that we built an 8-figure business together. And along those lines, that's how we almost destroyed our marriage, because we didn't have that conflict communication skills. We were living in roommate island. And then one of our most amazing mentors, Alison Armstrong, who absolutely changed our lives. We spent a whole year with her. Here's some of the tips that will help you revive the spark and that intimacy in your marriage. The very first one is stop treating your partner like the enemy. Oh my goodness, most people don't even realize they are living with their enemy at home. And how did it happen? How did they become that?
Yeah. And think about it, in the beginning, when you start a relationship, everything is amazing, right? Everybody's putting their best foot forward. They're putting their best suit on, especially on your wedding day. You're not exposing all of your scars and your traumas and your ways of being. And then after about a year or two, after things start off amazing, now all of a sudden the oxytocin starts to wear off and things start to get real. You move in with each other and you start to notice the little things that the other partner does that now start to get exposed. And that's when the triggers start showing up. And when there's triggers start showing up because your partner is doing or not doing the things that you believe that they should be doing, because men tend to think that women are hairy men who are misbehaving or are over communicative and over emotional, right? That's what men think women are. And so they try to change them. They think that they're misbehaving. So they treat them as such. The same thing with women. Women think that men are hairy women who are misbehaving and we should know better. Therefore, they're designed to punish us. They're designed to correct us, right? And so now all of a sudden, both partners, instead of being on the same team, are now treating each other like enemies. And so anytime they get triggered because of a past unresolved trauma, chaos erupts. Something that's so small turns into the silent treatment, turns into an argument for 2 to 3 weeks. And how can you build a deep soul loving connection and build wealth and abundance and passion and purpose together if you're constantly bickering, fighting, no peace, tension in the home because you're on the opposite team?
Number 2, men are wired to provide, protect, and to solve problems. Now, here's the problem. We were born in a world where it's like, a man is not a plan, don't rely on a man. And yeah, that is a good concept. And yes, it prepared me to be independent and a strong, amazing woman. How that shows up as a problem in a marriage is that we disconnect from our men that are wired to become providers and protectors. And we stop receiving. Men want a strong, independent woman that will receive from them. So in the past, when Dave would say, do you want my coat? You're cold. No, babe, you're going to be cold too. That rejection, that denial creates a brick in the relationship. And so how can you start shattering those bricks that we built through time? Because guess what? If he can't be your hero, he's going to go be a hero at work. He's going to go be a hero at, at pickleball. And guess what? Some of them become heroes with another woman. And so how do you avoid that? Start receiving from him. So the way you do it, ladies, is this one way. We have multiple ways that we teach at Warriors and Queens, but this one is ask him to solve a problem. Most women will nag at their man for things that they're not doing. Okay. Oh, he didn't take the trash out on Sunday. Like, hey, babe, you forgot to take the trash out. Well, how do you think somebody's going to receive that is wired to protect and provide? But what if you instead shared a problem? You said, babe, I have a big problem. The trash is really full, and I really don't want to take it out because it's nighttime and it's just the critters, and I would love some help with my problem. That elicits the provider to come in and help you and provide that for you rather than you nagging and getting no results. Guess what? When I can't open up a jar and I'm like, I can't open the jar, Dave goes into the garage and he puts on his cape and he's like, what do you need, babe? What can I help you with? If you just ask for help and are willing to receive, even though he knows you're a strong, independent woman, but just ask for help. God has wired us to receive. Even our bodies were wired to receive from the man in our life. Why wouldn't you receive when there's a problem, when there's something to be solved, rather than I'm just going to go solve it by myself? Start shattering the bricks in the relationship, ladies. And now we're going to show you for the gentleman how to do it.
It's so good, sweetie. It's so simple. And unfortunately, most people, they nag and complain, which brings out the zero, as opposed to a great ask and ask to solve a problem brings out the hero. So that one little thing right there can shift everything, a simple communication tool. And the last one we wanted to share is we notice in a relationship, anytime there's tension or the silent treatment, or your partner there may be a shift in her state. She may not even really be tuning into what's going on, but she's feeling unsafe. She's feeling unseen. She's feeling unheard, and she's lacking her man's presence. And not that we're bad. It's just oftentimes we just got so busy with life, with paying bills, going to work, building businesses, kids, all the things that come with life. And because we're with our partner physically all the time, and maybe we've been together so many years, it's very easy to take your partner for granted. And so one of the solutions that we've developed over the years is something called the power presence. And we encourage couples to do this a couple of times a week. In the beginning, I would do it once a day, and I would have a reminder on my phone that would come up once, sometimes even twice a day, that would say power presence. And no matter where I would be in my house, whenever that reminder would come up, I would pause everything that I'm doing, and I would establish to myself and to her that no matter what's going on in the world, that she is number one. And so I would go and I would find her wherever she was, and she knew that it was the power presence. It was time for us just to connect for a few seconds. And again, nothing needed to happen. It was just a new habit because I wanted her to know that she was number one. And so I would just pause, and wherever I was, I would find her, whether she be in the kitchen or in her office, and I would come up to her and look at her this close into the face, and I would look not into her eyes, but into her soul. And I would say, in the beginning, I would say these words, but then eventually it was just me, the energy that I would be sending. And I would say words like, I love you. I adore you so much. I'm so grateful you are in my life. You are my angel. And I'm so excited to grow old together. Thank you for being my wife. I love you. And when you feel that moment where that energy exchange and maybe some watery eyes start to happen, fellas, that'll give you a good 4 hours of peace and freedom and quiet time to go do what you need to do. And look how giggly the bubble. That's all they need is a few times a day, a few times a week, feeling that butterfly feeling.
Thank you for that. And that just completely puts me back into my feminine too, just receiving. And so, ladies, this is all about shattering the bricks in our relationship. Join the YouTube channel, subscribe below, and gentlemen, it is that easy. We just want that deep soul connection. We want to be connected at the soul level. We want that depth in communication. And so we're going to be doing a whole series of videos on how to have your intimacy back and how to have that deep soul connection in a relationship. And we're going to invite you guys. We have a 2-day virtual that's coming up. So if you want information on that, we are going to give you as part of our YouTube channel community and Facebook, we're going to gift you a guest pass so that you can attend with our mastermind. It's 2 days, it's 8 hours total, so that you can learn the behind the scenes, because we gave you guys less than 0.5% right now, because there's so much more where that comes from, where as you shatter the bricks in a relationship, you start reconnecting and building that long-term love that everybody deserves. So subscribe to our channel, put the word 2 days so that we can give you the link for the guest pass. And we're just so excited to have you guys. Have a blessed day.
It's Dave Yvette Yaloa, Warriors and Queens, warriorsandqueens.com. We look forward to seeing you on the next video training. God bless.